listen to Radio Biafra every day, unless I am on the way, in my office, in my house, anytime. In fact, I'm very grateful and very happy of what you people are doing. Onyibe. You know, this is our leader, Mazun Namude, the spring leader. I am, in fact, I don't know where to start to thank this man. The man has opened my eyes. The man has made me to know what I don't know that's happening in the zoo, that country. In fact, for this race of Biafra, it's like the thing, what is happening in the zoo, always, I'm very annoyed every time what is happening in the zoo. And this, our great leader and the deputy, they have taken a lot of risk to make sure that Biafra is restored. I always pray to God to continue to guide them, to continue to protect them. All the IPOB leaders, especially Onyibe, whenever you are speaking, whenever you are telling what is happening in the zoo, I don't know where to start to thank all of you. But our joy will be complete when the Biafra is restored, which I hope. My name is Chukwuka Onyinanya. Chukwuka Amadiabuchi Onyinanya. I'm from Isuch. Isuch is in Abia State, but I'm living outside the country. I'm not in Nigeria now, but my family is in Nigeria. My family is in the Biafra land, not Nigeria. My family is in Biafra land. You know, with a purpose. That's why I keep them there, because I pray that whenever Biafra restore, I will be first to come back to Biafra land.
We must continue. When you call him, please, I want you to tell us some of the sacrifice you know that have been made by our leader, and as well appreciate them. Send the words of prayer to them and forget about every other thing else. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Onyibe, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Mazi Fine. I'm Onyawo Mama. Let's see my banner. Achọrọ m ikele onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwukanu. Ọwụ nwoke ka ọwụ. Biafrans should emulate him. I have to appreciate him because of his humbleness, because of his activeness for this struggle. Ọ gbaala mbọ o kwesịrị ịgba as a man. Ka m na-ekele onye na-esote n'ebo Maazị Uche Mefo, ụkwa na onye kwere anyị nkwa na ya agaghị adị ndụ nwụta na corruption batara na this struggle. Mgbe m nọ na-ege okwu gị, anụrụ m ka ị kọwapụta ọbụnadị mgbe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ na zoo prison. Ọ hapụrụ family ya. Nwaanyị ya mụ nwa, he did not even care. Ihe ahụ bụ n'obi wo imeki sure na Biafra bịara. Ọbụghị mmadụ niile ma enwere ndị niile tili isi na this struggle that I don't want to mention myself. But at a point, we passed down. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-awọchị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, in the recent time of the Washington DC, you will see that this man is a fearless man. He doesn't take nonsense from people. He's a man that can't let any reach.
Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network, and you are close to your phone. Caller on the line, are you there? Good evening. Go ahead, please. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Good evening. My name is Biafra. I want to appreciate my elder leader and his deputy. My dealing in Americano is an honest man. He is an example of a man of God. He is strong. He has dedicated everything he has to Biafra. He left his comfort zone for us. He dedicated his mother. His mother died because of Biafra. Despite that he lost his mother, because of the quest for Biafra, he went to UN, EU just for us. A lot of us know the pains of losing a beloved and a young mother like his mother, yet he abandoned them and met Biafra first. He has done a lot of things for us, so we are very happy with him. My prayer is that let God Almighty guide him, protect him, and grant him all his heart desire. And let the favor of God be upon him, and may his enemies be put to shame and disgrace. In the name of Yeshua Shabbat, I have prayed. Amen.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller messenger, are you there? Go ahead, please.
Good evening, my African rep, Onyibe. I am Evangelist Uzak Wokike, calling from Biafra land. In fact, I am very happy of your topic this night to appreciate my supreme leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Where do I start? That he sold everything he had and he was sleeping in the vehicle in London to buy transmitter to establish Radio Biafra. And he took his family to a friend. When he had opportunity to live big, and as if that was not enough, he came down to the zoo. And he was broadcasting every morning, every evening. By 7 a.m., he is on the radio. By 7 p.m., he is on the radio. To make us to understand who we are, to open our eyes to why we need Biafra. And people were castigating him. A lot of people called him Antichrist. They gave him so many names. If that was not enough, the zoo arrested him and told him to shut up. But he continued. They made an attempt on his life in the DSS dungeon at Kuje prison. He was bleeding. He was coughing and bleeding. They offered him so much money to stop Biafra agitation, but he said no. He continued. So what do I talk about my supreme leader and his sacrifice for Biafra? And when they arrested him, Uchemefo took up. Every moment he was on the radio. At the time he was very sick and he was on the radio. At a time they wanted to bribe him to hand over the radio to them. He said that the heart of this project will not see corruption. He maintained his stand. So where do I begin? Where do I stop? On the sacrifices of these indefatigable Human beings, I have never seen such before. I have not seen a man like Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo. And they are the two pairs that the Lord Chukwokika Abiyama brought to give us Biafra. And God will surely bless them. They will reap the good reward of the sacrifices they've made. They will not die. They will see Biafra. They will enjoy Biafra. And God will use them to establish the government of Biafra. I lack words to thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Uche Mefo. The family, he said that if it is possible, he will sacrifice his family. And he did. The wife didn't know where he was. He was all everywhere at every time. Just because of Biafra. And if you know what the death of a mother is, and his mother died since 30th of August, he hid it. And he was going up and down to EU, to AU, to Canada, to America, to this place, to that place, in order to bring Biafra to us, to save us from slavery. He had enough. And I want people to know that he is the prince of Afaruku Ibeku. He wasn't a mean man. He wasn't a nobody. He had enough. He had even more than enough. But he threw all these things. Just like Paul said, that all I have, I count dung. He count them dung. Just to get Biafra to us, so that we shall be free, so that we shall enjoy life. Chukwokika Abiyama will continue to bless him. He will not die. He will live to declare the works of the Lord. Uche Mefo will not die, no matter the pressure of sickness upon them. I say, God, you promise that you will take away the sickness from their lives, and you will put it upon the lives of they that hate them, upon these people sabotaging them. That is where you will place the sickness. Sickness will not kill Nnamdi Kanu. Sickness will not kill Uche Mefo. No human being will kill them, no matter how they plan it. Their works of evil will never stand. In the name of Chukwokika Abiyama, he said, thank you for giving me the opportunity just to say a little that I heard from Radio Biafra.
That is exactly the
concerning
spirit.
their
That is
lives.
exactly what I want
Thank
to
you,
hear.
Mazen.
Thank you. We have to appreciate our leaders. Believe me. We have all the time to talk about what is going on. But the people who save us in a time like this, we must talk about them. People are saying, oh, they are killing us, they are killing us. You have no idea how many of us are being killed on notice without IPOB. And we thank Chukwokika Abiyama for giving us a leader in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and a deputy like him. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here, Mazi.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi, this issue, if somebody wakes me up from sleep and tell me to appreciate our leader, I will not miss words to appreciate him. There was a time I had an argument with my friend. He was telling me that between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Ojukwu, who is the greatest? I told him that both of them are great, but I will choose my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He asked me why. I told him that Ojukwu was in the corridor of power, but this is a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a nobody, just a prince who did not, he's even a councillor, he is not. He does not know any world president, he does not know any country president. He started from the scratch. But Ojukwu was a military man, he was a governor of the East. He knows people, but this man started with nothing, and today, see where he is. And secondly, I told him that during the time of Ojukwu, Ojukwu's father did not support him fully on Biafra struggle. But here is a man who convinced all his siblings, his mother, his parents, his sisters, and his brothers. All of them are talking about Biafra. But do you know that even in the village, if you want to contest for town union president, sometimes your mother will say, I will disown you, you want to bring death to my house. But this is a man who's want to fight for freedom. And his mother, all his people supported him. Look at where he is today. Mas, I want to talk about his parents. This is a man who his parents supported. Mas, do you know that when some people are getting older, like our parents in the village, a king for that matter, who every morning his chiefs is around him, he break kola nut, he drink wine, he enjoy himself, and all of a sudden, the man that his environment has mastered have to leave his environment to an unknown environment, to a foreign land where he's suffering in winter, in cold weather, and in summer, a land that is alien to his body. And the man suffered and his wife suffered, and the wife is now dead. I remember sometimes when our mothers go to Omugo, no matter what you did for them in that Omugo, you will put TV for them, buy them anything you can buy them. But they will tell you in 2 months, I'm going back. We'll be petting them. Mama, stay now. He said, my farm is overgrown with weed. He told him, I have sent workers to go and weed the farm. He said, no, my yam. She will be complaining no matter what you did to him, because that environment has mastered her. But if you take them out of that environment, they won't last. What killed our mothers is numerous. They were taken out of their environment with that trauma, and they suffered and died. And she suffered and died. And our leader bear the pain. He bear the pain and be going up and down because of us. What will I say about our leader? He's a man of his finish. Without that man, I don't know where we would have been. Mas, finally, I want to make a request to our leader, to you, and to Mazu Shemefo. Mas, I want you people to teach us these things that you people have in you. If you look at us, the strugglers and the freedom fighters of this Biafra, most of us, about 80% of us is in the reproductive age. We are so much attached to our wives and to our girlfriends. So you people have to teach us what you people has done to connect your wives, to your family to this struggle. Most of us are suffering. Most of us, our wives doesn't like this struggle that we are into. They think that we will die pushing for Biafra. I want you people to be teaching us what we will do to get them closer to us. Most of them don't listen to Radio Biafra. Most of our people, their wife is threatening to divorce them. But here is our leader. His wife supported him. His wife is out of no sight with his husband. Now it's winter in Europe. We know what she's suffering. Bearing children, growing children up, living like a widow. A widow, but she has a husband. I want you people to teach us so that we will learn from you people, so that we'll match up together. If it is the way our leaders is telling us that he will sacrifice or sacrifice everything. If you want us to sacrifice, we'll sacrifice. There's nothing good much to sacrifice, Mazi. So I appreciate our leader. Mazi.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what to say again. Thank you very much.
I've said it all. We must learn to appreciate our leaders. We must be proud of our nation, not our country, our nation, Biafra. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Go ahead, please.
My name is Ede Okomike. I want to thank my leader, Mazinam Dekano, for the good job he's doing for us. If not for Mazinam Dekano, today I don't know that the people of Agbo are my brothers. If not for him, today I cannot speak about Biafra in public. Before I know I'm a Biafran, but I cannot speak about Biafra in any way. But today he made it possible for me to speak proudly, even the place I live today. I really want to thank you for being there for us. And also I want to thank you for having patience with us. For his mother that died in August. May she have so rest in perfect peace. Mazi, I want to ask for something. What is the name of your name in Facebook? I'm trying to reach your name in Facebook, but I can't get it.
Justice Mariri.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yes, sir. Onyibe, my greetings to you. My name is Mazi Chibuzo Jinaka. I'm calling from the land of Ukraine. I appreciate that you give me this opportunity. For more than 5 months, I've been trying the line to call in your own program. Their program today is wonderful for us to appreciate our leaders. And I so much thank God who made it possible to choose somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, to be our leader. I appreciate God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done enough for us Biafrans. From the time I get encounter with him, 2013, I know I've been following him, his program, for a very long time. This is a man who, how can I just put it? He took Biafra as his life. He sacrificed whatever thing that he has. I thank Evangelist Uzak, who have thrown more light about the sacrifice our leader have made. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the time that nobody can be able to mention Biafra, he will travel to Nigeria, in Biafra land. He preached in Aba openly. He preached in Enugu openly. When nobody can be able to stand in the public to mention Biafra. There he did not end up. He traveled to Lagos. He preached in Lagos, in street of Lagos. He preached in Muritala Mohammed Airport through Radio Biafra. In many places that he went in Nigeria, he preached. He was sensitizing our people, making our people to know what Biafra and what Biafra is all about. He tried for us. By the time it's like their fire is coming down, he's the one who energizes us, those who believe in him. He brings out his time, travel all over the world to sensitizing our people who live in Indonesia, in Japan, many countries that he traveled. You know, he sensitized our
Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network is unbelievable today. I will take one more call and then we will be winding down. Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead, please. Caller on WhatsApp, go ahead.
Yeah. God bless you, Onyibe. This
Thank
is
you
Pastor
very much.
Clement here. God bless you. I'm calling from Denmark, IPOB Denmark. I just want to make a presentation of our this month prayer points. As usual, we have been doing from the starting of this our agitation. But before I go on, I will appreciate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, who have been guiding us and leading us to this day of restoration of the kingdom of Biafra, including his deputy, Mazi Uchemefo. They have been doing wonderfully well. They have committed all they have. They have nothing more left. It is only Biafra we are marching forward to. Nothing can stop us. As he said, he will sacrifice everything, sacrificable, to make sure we restore the kingdom of Biafra. The world have heard him. Even the spirit world have heard him. Even the angels have heard him. Even our forefathers, those who died for the cause of this struggle, Biafra, they have heard him. And they have said, this Biafra must be restored. And our effort shall never be in vain. His effort shall never be in vain. For the price he paid, the whole family paid the price, and including all we Biafrans, now to set us free from this bondage, which we have been for a long time. We have been there for a very long period of time. He opened our eyes in so many ways, giving us a voice. That we are voiceless. We could not communicate to the outside world. Today, we can communicate freely to the outside world. They hear us. Anybody who says he doesn't know IPOB is a liar. Anybody who says he never heard of Biafra is a liar. Anybody who said the Biafra will not be restored is equal a liar. Because even the demons of hell, they are talking only about today's issue is about Biafra and nothing more. I'm saying even our forefathers in heaven, all of them are talking about restoration of Biafra. So nothing can stop us. We appreciate our leader. We say, may God bless him, continue to strengthen him, give him more wisdom and knowledge to pioneer this struggle to the fulfillment of the glory of our Father. Chukwukabe, my prayer. Thank you. I ask all Biafrans worldwide, join us in this prayer of this month of November. Our prayer point is in the air. It's all over our media mainstream. Watch them, take note of them. The prayers go from 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and it's going to be 7 days from the 1st of this month of November to the 7th, from the 1st of this November to the 7th of this November. Our prayer points are in the air. If you go there, you get them. Join us to pray for our leader, pray for the restoration of the kingdom of Biafra, pray for the inevitable, the plan of the enemy to wipe Biafrans away from the face of the planet Earth. With the terrorists, Meron, Miet Allah, even Boko Haram, and even the army and the navy, and even the police, which are all terrorists in uniform. They have planned evil. They have devised evil against Biafra. Pray, because prayer is the key. Because he who controls the spirit controls the spiritual, the physical realm. Because we control the spiritual realm, therefore Biafra must be restored. I am asking everyone, every man of God, every woman of God, join us. Those that have not joined us, let them begin to join us. All the general overseers in Biafra land, all the men of God in Biafra land, come out boldly. Join the struggle, because there is no other way. We have tried every other thing. It does not work. It is only Chukwukabe that will restore the kingdom of Biafra. He has called us. He has chosen us. He has made us what we are. As we pray in this month of November, 7 days fasting and prayer from 6 to 6, the Lord will deliver from the hand of the enemy. We know the attackers will come because the Lord has spoken so. They are planning another attack with their tanker, with their more bigger one they are planning, but the Lord will frustrate them. The God of our Father will frustrate them. They have planned to destroy the land of Biafra, destroy our economy, destroy our businesses, even to make us shame before the rest of the world. As they and the ocean divider. He have the power to destroy our enemy. He have the power to restore the kingdom. Therefore, we shall believe in him. There is no other God. He said, come unto me, all ye that are heavily laden. I will give you rest. He said, call upon me in the days of trouble, that he will perform. He said, many will be called, but few will be chosen. Therefore, are chosen ones. We are not many, but we are small land. The Lord has called all of us and say he will restore. That's we scream with him in spirit and destroy, because the theme of the prayer of this month is destroy all the idols, destroy all the images, all the molten images. All these evil nations of the world, most of them come in different religious belief. They brought this shame upon us and we believe them. They said God, Jesus has sent them to come and Christianize us. We believe them wholeheartedly, but we can see today they are liars because their father was a liar. Therefore, we believe in them no more, but we worship the God of our fathers, the ocean divider. He is the only one that set us free. As we agree with him this night, I am blessing my people all over the world. Join us today. May God restore our kingdom in the name of Chukwukabe, I pray. I would equally like to call upon my brethren, my comrades in Denmark. On Sunday this week, we are going to meet to deliberate about the restoration of the kingdom of Biafra. We are going to welcome new members. I'm asking those Igbos and other nations of Biafrans that are around Denmark, let them come and join us in a Maria Kike 20. We are going to meet at 14:30 p.m. As you come, we will deliberate about the restoration of the kingdom of Biafra. Come out, and I am appreciating those who are working with me in Denmark, who have been helping us to make sure that the kingdom is restored. Come out in March. We have a lot to discuss. The departure of our mother, of our leader's mother. We have other things that we have in hand to discuss so that we can go home and go home freely. Thank you, Onyibe, for giving me the opportunity to announce our prayer of this month. May God bless you as you are handling this our project. I thank you for all the efforts you have been making, and I thank all Biafrans worldwide. God bless you and good night as you join us in this prayer of this month. God bless you and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Like I said, tonight was actually dedicated to our leader and his deputy. We have to compare them with those who call themselves leaders in Nigeria. We have to acknowledge their enormous sacrifice, the love behind every sacrifice they made, their willingness to continue even in the midst of impossibility, the challenges that lies in their way, but yet they stood to their ground. Their president, I must tell you, has been a primordial influence that drives us in what we do. For with the thought that they are still standing, make us stand harder. We appreciate God for them. Thank you, those of you who were able to call in. Sincere apology to those of you who cannot receive your call at this moment because we are winding up. Ndewonu.
Biafra's Got Talent exclusive.
Oh la 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 la, passing up the cano. Put your before. I say but not the cano. Not the cano. I say put your before. Mazinamdi Kano, Hamadike, Rodobana Barisuwan, na Biafra land. Mazuche before the chicken Ijikwa for Rojo Fogana,
Uche me for Woko Biama, Olu Mekelegi, BG take a leggy, Biafra's Got Talent take a leggy. Isuru Keme, everywhere put our own way, no yere man, say
Uche before. I say but not the cano. Not the cano. I say Uche before.
When I see your consistencies, I feel much relief, cause Biafrans really believed in you. And your commitment over our motherland, that is our only strength. Nkamere, IPOB Wani,
When our director was in detention, he had to struggle for 2 years accounting. No matter the intimidation, he could run in again. We could be Jema for your jaw. Mobula got in Bendy Road, the bagging Bokuru. He made a go begin the jaw. Makimi hanging a jaw. Ibumoke Jeba.
If on your never get when I boy, as your cookie in the end, no fall. I want my old fall. So Gaga Pop in the Wallabo. A bargain yellow more the sick. If I had the book, ya fly at your lily. I don't make the wound the gun. Only see on your neck or
I thank God that we have you, cause you made us believe in you. You promised to take us to the promised land. Biafra land is my motherland. Nandi Kano, Uche me for Iyadikunu Yabika Kolam, passing up the Kano, Uche me for I say but not the Kano,
From the award-winning producer, Shaky Made Cool Beats.
Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Kanike nebenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Amadike Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Ika kugondilo yo, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Amadike Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Odogwa nebula buke. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Ika bugo ndilo yi. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Ndilo yi na kozudo. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Manoke suko. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Umu Biafra Ghana. Nnamdi Kanu, Anyi Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Ikolobia bi n'obodo a mmadụ anọzi mfe ya egwu ndị Ikolobia o Biafra bala anyị obele nwa onye falite Chukwu zitere anyị ya Chukwu okike abịa ma sitelie ka ọ bịa tọpụ ụmụ Biafra na-abụ ka ọ tọpụ anyị na-abụ Naịjirịa Chukwu zitere anyị ma ndị ilofe ajụziri ajụ mana anyị nwekwa mmeri babụlụ obere nwa na 2015 ụbọchị enyanụ anyị wee bebe ife dị n'ime ya anyị wee jebe ụlọ ikpe chọbazie ndị mkpọrọ anyị na mkpọrọ ndị kpọchiri anyị ka anyị na-achọ anyị fụrụ ofe n'elu ụwa gị marụ afa na-agbazi ọsọ na-achụzi fa mana afa marọ na anyị nwere mmeri n'ife ọbụla anyị tinyere aka n'ụwa na-agala anyị ya ka anyị ji bụrụ ụmụ Chukwu okike abịama Nnamdi Kanu kedụzi ife mesilu mee odogwu na-egbula abụga abatago obodogo nwa onye afara ife agbala eze na akpọ ya n'ikalaja ife mena ihe ole n'ụwa gị bili ị ga-adị ndụ ole n'ụwa fụ Biafra His Majesty onye olu bala mụ na-ekwu atụọ m ọfọ na nene ị ga-afụ ife ọma ebe isi na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị wee bulie n'isi ife ọma ga-abụ nke yi ngwa n'okenenu Kanu Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu.